Hi. There are many aspects of my identity that offer me privilege, and I fit into a lot of societal's quote unquote norms and the standards that are maybe expected of middle class, white, cisgender, educated. While I am a woman, I think that there have been a lot of opportunities where I am educated with a master's that have offered me lots of advantages as well. I come from a home that is still together. My parents have never divorced. I am in a marriage of 16 years. And the children that I'm raising are seeing sort of these bubbles of maybe protection that many other children do not have the privilege of knowing and seeing. And I know that I bring that into the classroom. Certainly thinking about acknowledging these and knowing that they exist and showing children maybe differences that they exist outside of their norm is a way that I bring this into the classroom. In addition to also being aware that differences exist and the sense that acceptance of all children for who they are as a whole child is a huge part of my teaching philosophy. Understanding where kids come from, the family makeup that they come from, their cultural and racial aspects of their lives, the oppression that they receive in this world, I think brings in is brought into my teaching. And just acknowledging, I think, is the first step, of course. Having grown up in an urban setting, I am very well aware of the unhoused population and the hindrances that can occur in an urban setting. While I did not have to necessarily use public transportation growing up, I understand that it exists and that there are many that do it and many that do it to get to school every day. I also believe being an only child has certainly come into it. There are a lot of times where I don't really understand the conflicts that happen in the classroom or in my own home with my own children because I'm just not having experienced it myself on such a tangible, in face way. I think it certainly hinders me from understanding, which is why social emotional work is so valuable to me, especially in the classroom. And I want it to be a huge part always of supporting friendships, conflict resolution, all of those things with kids, understanding where the other person's coming from is also quite valuable for me as a teacher. I also think that my spirituality plays a piece of my teaching philosophy in essence. Not that I'm bringing religion into the classroom, but my ethics and morals that I've grown up with and that I still practice today are of great value to me. And then there's this added spirituality that I've found in the last few years. So we kind of all joke as teachers, right? When there's a full moon, like, oh, expect the kids just to be, a little more wild and have more feelings. And I think just acknowledging those things is super helpful to understand maybe why the classroom is a little more chaotic than usual, hopefully, or why emotions are running high. So I think those are some ways that I bring my identity into the classroom. Thank you.